So I find that when he gets mouthy, I just, grab a toy, or I tell one of the kids to go grab a toy and I just hold it and just let him chew on it. If he's still too mouthy, I can just put him away in the crate. When a puppy's chewing on when any dog is trying to chew on my hand, I try to make it as not fun as possible. So, he's scratching at my watch. You're scratching at my watch, dude. I need to trim your nails. So he's chewing on my hand and I don't like it. And the first thing I do is my hand goes into a ball and it plays dead. And if he still keeps chewing, I stand up and walk away. If he still keeps trying to chew, then I put him away. And I just have to let him know that, hey, your behavior dictates how much fun you have. So, if you just can't stop, then I guess everything stops and you go in your crate. The reason why he's really into my hand right now is because I just came back from the prison and I snuck some treats. Actually, I had some leftover treats in my training pouch. So what I'm doing right now is saying, hey man, your mouth is not going to get you anything. In fact, you're only going to get something out of this hand, and you can scratch me and bite me and chew me all you want. If I need to, I can put on a gardening glove, and let him go crazy, but I'm kind of used to it, although his nails are really sharp. And I'm just going to say, hey, this behavior gets you nothing, so I'll let you do what you need to do until you find a better behavior, like right there, right? So if I was in class, I'd ask everybody in the class, in the group, I'd say, why did I give the treat there? And I know who's paying attention, because the people who say, well, because he stopped, he pulled back. Yeah, I said stop. Have you heard stop before? Do you think your name is stop? So the second he stopped chewing on my hand and pulled his head back and relaxed, that's when the hand's open. Now, he's only got one win out of many attempts, so he hasn't figured out, he doesn't realize how he won the last riddle. And so we call this like the leave it riddle game. And so what he's doing right now in the business we call mugging. This behavior is called mugging. Oh, I missed my opportunity. Did you see my opportunity that I missed? He stopped, he put his head down, and he looked away, and I didn't open my hand, which means now I have to spend more time waiting for the next opportunity. Right there. Okay? So we keep doing this game until he finally figures out the answer to the riddle that he's been getting sometimes, which is the quicker I calm down, the quicker I relax, the quicker I look away, the quicker I stop chewing, whatever behavior we're trying to reward, you can reward for all of the many behaviors during this one. And I like this game because the dog is figuring it out on his own. I'm not having to say, stop it, leave it. I mean, we will add the leave it cue once he realizes what leave it means, but that's the point, is he's going to figure out what leave it means before we have to tell him the word. We'll just tell him what he's been doing once he figures it out. And yeah, I probably should have been wearing a gardening glove for this guy. Right there. I mean, he's fixated. I don't want to reward fixation, because then he'll start doing that muzzle punch. But if he's not so fixated, I'll give it to him. I'd like him to kind of look at me. Oh, I missed my opportunity again. He looked away. He can look at me. He can look away. He can leave it, but we're not going to use that word till we get the behavior. Right there. Good boy. Calm down, settle down, relax, look away. If somebody walks a horse by and he sees the horse out the window and he calmly goes, what in the world is that? Then I'd give him one, because I'm really rewarding any behavior that's not mugging. Right there. When he calming down and softly looking at me, sure, you're going to get good stuff. The unwanted behavior will get you nowhere. Even if I have to put on a glove and just let you chew it out until you realize the hand isn't going to, when the puppies are chewing on your hand and we start jerking our hand away, or some people say yelp, I, you know, that might work. I'll give him one for that. Okay, so are you thinking that mugging is what gets you what you want, or better behaviors get what you want right now? Because we can just see if you're going to go back to mugging. Because I still have the food, and you know I have the food. Okay, so then go back to mugging and see what it gets you. How'd you get the last treats? I probably should have opened my hand there. That was probably an opportunity that I missed, even though he was a little fixated. Right there. I'll take that. I'll take that. This is also a kind of game that you can also use to teach calm on cue. Like, hey, settle down, you know? You know, he also responds to, uh-uh. Right, I give him that tone too. And he usually will stop and look at me whenever I make that sound. Okay, you're gonna stay calm? Well, if you're gonna stay calm, then the food's gonna keep coming out. Although, we might be out. This is it, last one, bud. Right there. And, you know, just play this game a few times. Once he realizes what's happening and why he's getting it, then he will probably just, you know, he won't even look at your hand. He'll just keep looking away. And then you can start to play the same game, but now say the word leave it right before he does it. Right after he does it, you know, just capturing that moment. And then it's just a better way to get him calm and get him to not steal things from the kids, hopefully, if we can teach leave it. Which, I guess, you know, maybe he's already been taught it and I got no idea. Good boy. Good boy.